Hey guys, Ben Ramsey here. So yeah, just like I said in my last Doctor Who trailer reaction video, if the lighting's a bit off, then that's just because of the room I'm staying in at the moment, due to me studying at university now. So yeah, but anyway, what this video is about is I'm going to be doing a trailer reaction to the brand new Doctor Who spin-off series called Class. Now, Class is meant to sort of take place in the school, which has been a major part of Doctor Who ever since the show first began. You know, such as it's the school that the first Doctor's daughter went to, and then also in today's series, in the modern day series, the Doctor's last companion, Clara, obviously taught at that school as well. So, you know, the school has been a major part of Doctor Who since the very beginning, and they're even keeping it relevant even today, which is something actually I really respect the whole creative team behind Doctor Who today. I respect them for keeping, something, kind of small, but making it so relevant. And it is relevant because in this new series, apparently it's like a group of kids, sort of teenagers, from what I've seen from posters and little teasers they've been releasing. They look as if they're sort of like in their late teens, like 17, 18. I don't even know, maybe I'll find that out in a bit when I watch the trailer. But anyway, this, yeah, it's meant to be a spin-off, so it's set in the Doctor Who universe. This isn't the first Doctor Who spin-off we've had. Obviously, in the past we've had shows such as Torchwood, the Sarah Jane Adventures. Torchwood directed at an adult audience. Sarah Jane Adventures obviously targeted at a younger audience, so for kids, because it was on the CBBC channel. And Torchwood, I believe that was on BBC 3, but then it moved to BBC 1. But overall, that was a more adult show because they had more adult themes. It was a lot more violent, it was a lot more dark at times, and I liked that. I liked how they had Russell T Davies was running all these 3 different shows. You had Doctor Who for everyone, for the family, for the adults, for the kids, and then you had Sarah Jane Adventures just for the kids, and then you also had Torchwood just for the adults, so you could tell more darker personal stories but still have it in the creative Doctor Who universe. But with Class, I literally have no idea what to expect. I don't know if it's for kids, I don't know if it's for adults, I legit don't know. So I'm gonna find it out now, so without further ado, let's get on with this trailer reaction, because honestly I'm a massive fan of Doctor Who, and I was a massive fan of Sarah Jane Adventures and Torchwood and any other Doctor Who related stuff that's been released in the past. But yeah, anyway, so let's get on with this. Okay, so without further ado, let's watch this trailer for Class, which premiered at New York Comic Con. So yeah, let's dive right into this trailer, because honestly I'm so excited. Oh my goodness, no, I love Torchwood, love Sarah Jane Adventures, I love Doctor Who. I mean, so Class. Let's watch this trailer. So I'm watching on the laptop. Some scenes might be distressing. Alright, so is this for adults?
Do you know the feeling of dread? Just beyond what you see. Just beyond what you know.
Alright.
There's something out there waiting for you.
What have you seen? Was it a shadow?
Okay.
Shadows.
Not getting a very Doctor Who vibe from this.
What is going on in here? You're talking to a boy.
It's time to do something.
What are we supposed to do about it? I'm not made of glass. Tougher than me.
Would you believe me if I said I was from another planet?
God, yeah. Great.
So that what? Whoa, okay. So, oh wow, so the Doctor does actually appear in the show.
You can't seriously expect these juveniles to deal with whatever's going to come through these tears in space and time.
Through the what?
It's like a hammer. All that town in Once Upon a Time.
All the Vampire Diaries.
You watch Vampire Diaries?
Everyone's very attractive.
Yes, it's true.
Okay. Oh no, it's just a subscriber page.
Subscribe to the official Dom.
Okay. What do I make of that trailer? Well, it's very different. Yeah, definitely not for kids. Yeah, definitely. Well, when I say kids, I mean like obviously not for what I mentioned earlier with Sarah Jane Adventures. It's kind of not for like kids who watch CBBC and all that. This is for sort of young adults like me and such and that, or even just normal adults. They can watch it as well. But this show, I can definitely tell the target audience they're aiming for is for teenagers, because you know at the end when they're referring to things like like Vampire Diaries, it's like only teenagers watch that stuff. And then also the kind of things, just I don't know, just because of the cast as well. It's like they're in school and they're talking to people on webcam and Skype and stuff, and I don't know. It's just kind of relatable to young people. But what do I make of this? Very different from Doctor Who. Honestly, if it hadn't been for the Doctor and the TARDIS showing up, and you know, you would have just came up to me and said, right, react to this trailer, it's a new show called Class we're doing on BBC One, react to it. I honestly would have never have guessed that this was Doctor Who. I would have thought this was just an original programme. And wow, okay. I still don't know when this comes out though. I don't know if this comes out this year or if it comes out next year. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool if they had it next year. If it was kind of like you have Doctor Who on the Saturdays, and then like, I don't know, because I think this is a BBC Three show, so it's kind of like, so straight after Doctor Who, head online to BBC Three, you know, because BBC Three is an online channel now. Head online to BBC Three where we've just uploaded an episode of Class, because if you love Doctor Who, then we know you're gonna want more, so check that out. But yeah, Class, yeah, no, it's honestly, it looks really good. I honestly had doubts about this show when I first heard about it, because I remember they announced it, I think it was last year they announced it, and they said, oh, Class was going to be to do with a bunch of kids at the school that Clara teaches at, and I was kind of like, well, how can you really do a show like that? I mean, it worked for Sarah Jane Adventures, but I mean, Sarah Jane, you had a character from Doctor Who, kind of, you know, who was the main character. I mean, that's the whole show about her, Sarah Jane and her adventures, you know, so it's kind of like you had a character to sort of, you know, from Doctor Who lore, and then also torture it. Again, you have the character Captain Jack, who you know from the new series of Doctor Who. And yeah, but with this show, you don't really have anyone from the Doctor Who universe. It's, well, I mean, you have the Doctor, but don't expect him to be in like loads of episodes. Like, I think this is meant to be just a mini-series. I can't see this being a 13-episode series. I think this is just a little maybe 8-episode series, maybe even 6 episode. I don't know. Maybe it is 13. I don't really know much about this show. This is kind of just sort of out the blue. Like, I like it how this show, it seems as if it's just a bunch of ordinary kids. It's a bunch of ordinary kids in this large, fantastical universe, which we know from Doctor Who, and we know aliens have invaded the Earth before, and it's interesting to see people like my age kind of reacting to this, like living in this world where we're kind of like, oh, it's that time of year again. The Daleks have come down with their spaceships and all sorts, and they're trying to blow up the planet, and then we see a blue police box fly into the main ship, and then boom, they're all gone. It's kind of, it's nice to see like and it looks like really realistic as well, kind of like it's in a very realistic situation, and it's kind of like, yeah, these are proper like actual people. This isn't an alien who can never die, who can just regenerate if he's shot. If these kids get shot or beaten or anything, then that's it, they're dead. It's as simple as that, and I kind of like that sort of grounded kind of storytelling, whereas the Doctor's kind of like God. These kids are kind of like not God. When I was watching this trailer, I saw a lot of other planets, so do they get transported to other planets? Because I saw portals opening up in the hallways at the school, so does those portals transport them to other planets and they have to find their way back home, but then they have to defeat aliens along the way? I don't know. And again, in the trailer you see like monsters come into people's garages or rooms and that, and I'm kind of like, that's interesting. So it's kind of like, what is it? Whenever the Doctor travels here, he leaves behind his enemies, which these kids have to deal with. But yeah, no, it's very interesting, and definitely I'm going to be watching it. Yeah, no, without a doubt, I'm going to be watching this show, definitely, whenever it comes on. Probably once I wrap up this video, I'm going to find out when this show comes on, like when it releases, where it's going on. Is it BBC One? Is it BBC Three? Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, then please feel free to subscribe. Comment below, Doctor Who fans, what do you think of Class? Did you like it? Did you hate it? What do you think of this trailer? And do you think the show's going to be good? Do you even think, if you want to expand more, do you think it's going to be better than Torchwood and Sarah Jane Adventures and any other Doctor Who spin-offs and such that's come before? But anyway, leave your comments below guys. I love reading them. I read every single one of them, not even going to lie. And I do try to reply as much as possible. Yeah, so... Okay, so again, Doctor Who fans, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, comment below, and yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video.